I don't know about you, but I love New Year. It's a time of regeneration, it's a time of looking forward and with anticipation into the next year. And here in 2025, we really want you to be totally successful. And one of the things that is very commonly known now is that New Year's resolutions tend to fail even by the time we get to February. In fact, over 80% of New Year's resolutions fail before February. Now, that's a very sad statistic indeed. And in fact, there's even a name on the 19th of January called Quitter's Day, which is where the vast majority of people actually stop fulfilling their New Year's resolutions. Now, I don't want that to be you. So this year, as you step into 2025, we have three really important steps of how you can ensure that you are going to be really successful with your New Year's resolutions. So if you're ready, get your pen and your paper and make sure that you write these down, because these are going to be absolutely fundamental to your success in the upcoming 2 months. So step number one is to choose one New Year's resolution. Not 2, not 5, not 10, not 20. I know some of you really want to improve many, many things in your life, but I'm going to ask you to choose one thing. Now, how on earth do you choose the one thing out of the list of 20 or so different things that you would really like to improve in your life? And I'd like to suggest that you do a small visualization exercise. So you write down your wish list of your however many New Year's resolutions that you'd actually like to do. And then in your mind's eye, take a moment to really think through which are the ones that are going to make the biggest impact in your life. Is it just the biting the nails that you want to stop? Or is it something a bit more fundamental where you'd like to really change the relationship that you have with your significant other? Or maybe it's about losing weight, or is it about becoming strong, fit and healthy and climbing a mountain in October? So do you see, you can actually use your visualization to work out whether something's actually going to be a real game changer for you. Because when you choose that one thing, the most important thing that you realize is why you're doing it. And you can only work out that why if it has some kind of emotional power and passion behind what you're doing. If you just do it because it feels like, oh yes, it's New Year's and I should do something, then that's not going to give you the energy and the power that you need to actually make it manifest. So first step is to choose one New Year's resolution that's going to make the difference. And you, within that process, you find out how through your visualization, and you're going to imagine your life if you were doing that thing. What would your life be like? What would be the magic of your life if you were doing that New Year's resolution? Now, for some people, of course, it's not doing something. So you also have to work that one out. Are you not doing something, or are you positively acting on something? So that's the visualization that helps you to work out which New Year's resolution will be the best one for you. And the second part of that is why you're doing it. So really making sure that you have a genuine reason why you want to achieve that New Year's resolution or that goal. Okay, step number 2 is to make a decision. So once you have that idea that, yeah, I'm gonna, I don't know, lose half a kilo, or I'm going to, I don't know, climb Mount Snowdon in October, or whether it's I'm going to invest in my relationship with my partner because I want something really supportive in my life. Or maybe it's also about your personal practice. I'm going to do my meditation, I'm going to do my yoga, and you work out why you want to do that. So once you've worked out why and what it is, then you need to make a decision. You have to make not just a choice, because a choice is a little bit like going to a cafe and you've got a menu and you can choose anything on the menu, and then it can become slightly overwhelming. But if you know already that you are going to be vegetarian on that evening, and then you rock up at the cafe and you look at the menu, already half of the choices are out of your way. You don't even need to think about them because you've already made a decision to be vegetarian. Does that make sense? So that's the difference between a decision and a choice. A choice can change. You can kind of look at it, oh, shall I choose to do my yoga today? No, you actually have to have a decision. I decide to do my yoga 3 times this week on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. Yeah? So that's a decision that you can make. And that's step number 2. And that's the power and the willpower that goes behind what your New Year's resolution is. And then finally, step number 3 is really, really important. And it's to actually write it down. And I suggest that you write it down at least once a week before you start your week. So Sundays are a really great day. You write down what your goal is and what are you going to do this week in order to fulfill that one New Year's resolution or that commitment that you've made. So write it down, and I promise you 42% more likely to achieve that goal if you write it down every week. Okay, so that's step number 3. So step number 1, brief recap, is to choose one New Year's resolution, one goal. Step number 2 is to decide that you're going to actually act on it, and you're not just going to make a choice, you're actually going to decide to do it right here, right now, today. You're going to do it. And then number 3 is writing it down and the very practical explanation of when and how you're going to do it in the week that's coming up. And make sure that you repeat that at least once a week for say 4 to 6 weeks, get you into February, and that will make all the difference, because then you become a person who is living your goal, and then it becomes easy to follow it through. So I hope that this has been helpful for you today to learn a little bit about manifestation. If you would like to know more, you can join my course on the Empowerment Blueprint. It starts in February, and it's going to be a really fabulous way for you to step forward with success and with confidence into your life. So for those of you who want real transformation and real growth, this is a course that is quite small. It's only for 20 people. Myself and Chandra is going to be really working on the stories that we tell ourselves, all the things that hold us back from living our fullest life. So if you want to know more, click on the link below or go to dryoga.com and go to the event called the Empowerment Blueprint. We so look forward to seeing you soon, and bye for now.